Every time I tell myself, wow, Arachnid, humanity can't possibly get any more fucking stupid. It's like life out there heard that somehow and sees it as a goddamn challenge. You cannot make up the shit we are about to talk about today. So, I'm not sure if you've heard about it. Like, it's news to me when I heard about it. So, apparently, there's this huge uproar about, well, I say huge, but in reality, it's a minor contrivance that people are complaining about teabagging, and some are, for some reason, arguing that teabagging should be counted as sexual assault of some sort. Let me, fill you in on, for those who are culturally ignorant, let me tell you what teabagging is. Teabagging is basically the act of crouching and uncrouching on an enemy, preferably if they're fucking dead or after you hit them. Hell, your enemy doesn't even have to be dead. They could be on the other side of the fucking screen in a fighting game, and you just spam the crouch up down button and just fucking keep crouching over and over again. Yeah, that's teabagging. So, yeah, people are somehow making the complaint that it should be counted as a form of sexual assault for some reason. Now, you're probably wondering, what the fuck does that have to do with why I'm making this video? Well, a few days ago, an Apex Legends tournament was held, and the guy that was running it, Fate Legion, or he's part of Fate Legion or some weird shit, he basically banned somebody from the tournament because they teabagged. They didn't teabag on an enemy, they teabagged on their teammate. Huh? I'm sorry, did I fucking miss something? Now, it's bad enough that this guy is so thin-skinned that he let something somebody else did to his own teammates, mind you. It wasn't being toxic, it was just fucking friendly banter, whatever. He banned him for that, but then, once his entire chat was disagreeing with him, he ended the match or something like that. Let me go find the clip real quick. I gotta find this.
Twitch, the Terra Day, appreciate you sticking around. Yo, okay, Dilly is, Crazy Penguins is disqualified. I'm not taking that at all. Oh, he went over to, the dead body that they just killed, and he went teabagged on the fucking death box. Absolutely not. Will not tolerate that. Literally goes in fucking out of his way to jump on a death box and teabag it. Don't think so. I have a fucking pen and pattern. Yeah, so we're here to create a safe space for all gamers, everybody, and that kind of stuff will not be tolerated. Yes, we will not take that. They're trying to say that that was his own teammate. Yeah, they're saying that he teabagged his own teammate. So it doesn't matter, folks. Like, when you're in a tournament, you're in a professional tournament. You can't be doing that. And something people need to really understand. Yeah, so, like, you can't do that. Just like I'm telling you, you're going to tell me teabagging my own teammate is toxic. All right, so then this is where we're going to shut the lobby down at this point, because I'm not going to get into that one, because absolutely it is. Unfortunately, yes, disqualified, because, yes, you cannot do that, folks. Sportsmanship, right? You cannot go and teabag your own teammates in any organized sports, so why would you come into an organized tournament and go and do something like that? So no, you cannot teabag your own teammates, or anybody for that matter. Do not teabag teammates in the future. Just because you can hide behind this and get to use this little thing, you're not going to do that in the real world, so don't do that.
So after watching all of that, I have a bit of a difficult time understanding what Dilly did that was so wrong. Like, I had to watch this multiple times to even get the gist of, like, the whole teabagging thing. But honestly, this guy just comes off as a straight up fucking douchebag, because how the hell are you going to sit right there and act like, oh, you're so righteous, oh, this is supposed to be a safe space for gamers, this is a safe space for gamers, ladies and gentlemen. Nigga, my nigga, you are running an Apex Legends tournament in your fucking basement wearing a tank top when I know you don't even hit the fucking gym. Look, I may be fat, I hit the gym myself, but I haven't done it as much. But my nigga, you are running an Apex Legends tournament. Get the fuck out. You are playing a game where everybody shoots each other. And this isn't like Fortnite where it has cartoony graphics. This has realistic style graphics where you actually see blood. So I do not understand where this whole, oh, this is a safe space. Where is that coming from? Where does that even make any sense? And now, people were rightfully so roasting the ever-loving fuck out of these people for even thinking this was a good decision. And honestly, it would have been fine if they just left it at this, because they actually did unban Dilly and his team and allowed them to finish the tournament, and they even got second place and even got their payout. So that would have been so fine if they had just left it at that. But no, these people are so far up their own asses, they decide to make a response, not only doubling down, but trying to get Dilly and another content creator banned for calling them out on their bullshit. So on their Twitter page, they have this tweet saying, "Here is our official statement from the incident that happened on Friday night. A lot of misinformation going around, so this should put the record straight." I'm not going to bother reading the other screenshots because it's kind of unimportant. What's really important is the first one that actually has their statement in it, so I'm going to read that. So as everyone is aware by now, we banned Apex Predator. Wow, that sounds so fucking wrong. I keep forgetting that Apex Legends players are technically called Predators because, you know, Apex Predator. It sounds so wrong if you're not in the know. Like, I'm an Apex Legends player, so I know about these types of things. But wow, I have not realized how wrong that sounds out loud. But we're going to continue. That goes by Dilly. Sadly, the facts of the situation have 100% been altered to suit the creator's needs for the narrative he needed to start a riot on social media. Having said this, let's get into this and get over the facts at hand. Dilly was verbally disqualified in the moment for his unsportsmanlike conduct, but was allowed to finish the tournament and received his payout as second place finisher. During the tournament, the shoutcaster/owner commented on them being disqualified for unprofessionalism they showed. The ban at first was made in the heat of the moment, which I/we do apologize for, but we reviewed it after the completion of the stream, and we were going to unban him so he could participate again. Again, Dilly and his team were left to play the tournament out and receive their prize winnings at the end. Dilly was never actually given a formal ban. Then why did this fucking moron say he was disqualified, and when people started calling him out for it, he canceled the fucking event at that time? Did we not literally watch him say he was going to end the lobby right then and there because people weren't agreeing with his stupid ass take? Just a heat of the moment verbal one that would have easily been retracted, hence Dilly appealed the ban and provided any proof whatsoever. Okay, so you're telling me, hang on. So you're saying that there was no actual ban, but Dilly still needed to provide proof that the ban was unjust? Can you motherfuckers please make it make sense? You're saying he didn't get banned, but you're saying he needed to provide proof to appeal the ban. Can somebody please explain to me how that even makes sense? Like, they're saying, oh, it was a verbal ban, guys. It wasn't an actual ban, but then go on to say, oh, he needed to provide proof that the ban was unjust. And even then, even if he did do that, which he actually did do that was actually from the clip we just watched, it turns out they would not have actually appealed the ban even if he did decide to do that, because, once again, they are so far up their own ass that they're not only justifying it, that they're making it seem like that Dilly's the one being unreasonable. And I'm not going to read the rest of this stupid ass fucking... This isn't even an apology. This is a fucking corporate statement that's saying, oh, I'm right, you're wrong. It's just the equivalent of somebody plugging their ears and saying, la 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 la, I can't hear you, la 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 la, because everybody and their mother is coming out of the woodwork. Nobody's defending them. Nobody's saying these guys are right. Nobody's saying, yeah, I agree with Fate Legions for banning that Apex Legends for teabagging his teammate's fucking death box. Like, who's coming out here and saying that? Nobody is. And I completely forgot to talk about this, even though it's literally still up. If you wanted to pause, you can go back and read it. It actually mentions at the end that another content creator named Jake Lucky, who's friends with Dilly, actually got involved and started calling them out. Now, they claim this resulted in them getting harassed and death threats, which I'm starting to not believe anymore when somebody says, "Oh, we got death threats as a result of this, guys," because I feel like people are always going to use that as a go-to excuse as to why they shouldn't listen to the criticism people are giving them. I'm not starting to believe people like this are getting death threats anymore. I for real believe that people are just calling them out on their bullshit more and more and more, and they're like, "Oh shit, we can't make it seem like these guys have actual valid criticism. Let's just say they're sitting as death threats. Then we have a valid reason to ignore them." Like, no, nigga, just because one or two people tell you to KYS doesn't mean everybody else who's calling you out is wrong. Like, that's fucking stupid, and I really don't see how these guys even function correctly. Like, this motherfucker got so pansy butthurt over somebody teabagging, not even being toxic about the teabagging, just saying, "Oh, it was just my teammate, wasn't that serious." These people are doubling down on it. They're so thin-skinned that now they're actually trying to get Dilly and Jake Lucky banned from Apex. Because they're like, "Oh, they broke the terms of service of DICE Games." If you guys don't know, DICE Games are the people who developed Apex Legends and Titanfall. So they're basically indirectly trying to get them banned from Apex. And imagine being so thin-skinned about what somebody else did with their own teammate. Not only is the entire internet calling you out for your bullshit, you're trying to make it seem like everybody's wrong. And maybe they are right, guys. You know how I can tell they're right? Because they turned off the fucking replies on their tweet.
Man, I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell bullshit.
And since the replies are turned off, you already know people are roasting the absolute fuck out of them in that ratio. So you know what? We're going to take a look at it. Actual fucking quote tweets, I had to log into one of my old Twitter accounts that got suspended, so you just ignore, like, this account down here. Like, I can't actually access it. It's suspended. Anyway, so let's get into these quote tweets. "Man, if those comments were on, homie would be getting cooked, ratioed, worked, murked, put it on a shirt and make it into a hashtag in the past tense so hard, you'd think they're Harvey Weinstein." What the fuck is this BS? They put Apex Legends memes in this. Oh my god, no. I'd stop while you're already this far behind. Bro really made a page over someone teabagging to a teammate. It's not that deep. Nice job. You completely destroyed any chance you had at hosting another tournament. GG. How dumb can you be? Oh my god, screw you. Nobody's gonna take your tournament seriously from here on out. Bro is getting teabagged by the entire internet now, ironic, because, yeah, this is like most of what the fucking quote tweets are. Just this teabag fucking gif from Halo. This low-ass quality teabag gif. Oh my god. There's no way this is real and serious at the same time. You guys are toxic as fuck. What a joke. They need to take a course in what professional is in writing. They also banned a player for teabagging. Dumbasses. So we're just straight up lying now, huh? These guys literally, oh my god, dude, he teabagged his own teammate. Now you're just being a fuck up of an organizer. I hope I find you in games so I can teabag you. Oh wait. Here's another thing that people are actually pointing out. Apex Legends actually has their own teabag emotes for Pathfinder. It was literally in some earlier footage I took, but it got lost because I didn't have the fucking the microphone on. But you can literally just fucking Google it on YouTube, and there's literally a teabag emote in Apex Legends. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. Look it up for yourself. There actually is a teabag emote in Apex Legends. Like, somebody, they actually animated it and put it in the game. So not only is this dumbass motherfucker getting upset for no reason, they're getting upset over something that DICE themselves put in the game. Like, how are you going to be this I really don't get it. How are you getting clowned this hard? You're getting clowned this hard by the internet. All because you didn't want to own up to your fuck up. I find that funny. I just find that so funny. So before this video completely ends, I want to briefly talk about this whole is teabagging sexual assault argument. And I'm going to mirror my exact feelings about how I feel about the whole is lolicon pedophilia argument. And I'm going to straight up tell you, it's the stupidest fucking argument I have ever fucking heard. How are you going to claim pixels on a screen is sexual assault? And mind you, I am actually a victim of sexual assault. I have friends who are victims of sexual assault. And do you understand how angry we get when we hear that our trauma has been compared to somebody crouching up and down a fucking video game? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. How the fuck do you have this type of think? You can tell this is the most sheltered person ever. People who think like this are the most sheltered people ever. Like, they don't actually understand what it's like to go through the pain of this type of shit. They don't actually understand. They don't understand at all. They just want to white knight, bitch, moan, complain, grandstand, and act like they're high and mighty, when in reality, they're the huge contributors to the problem. And for those in my audience that have dealt with similar things that I have when it comes to sexual abuse and sexual trauma, my heart goes out to you, and let us all just point and laugh at these stupid-ass motherfuckers. Anyways, thank you for those who came and watched the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.